Hi everybody, this is Retro Terror here, and I'm here for a message for the sign of Aries. I have shuffled and pulled some cards, prayed over the cards, and got an initial message, and I'll show you what that means. I do a past, present, and future, and I add to that. Also, I will talk about an obstacle and overall a guidance from Holy Spirit, okay? Do know that when we go through these cards, if it's like for example in the past position we have the Queen of Swords, you could be a man watching in the Queen of Swords. Okay, so tarot does not know body parts. It's all about the energy. Okay, let's see. I'm in a certain. I know I love my cats too much, but my cat is in my chair, so he is so peaceful right now. He had surgery. He got fixed, so I gotta kind of. My heart goes out to him, so he's going to rest in my chair. So I took the love seat in my office. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this message. I feel like it's not going to be a long message. It's straight to the point. In the past position, we've pulled the Queen of Swords, and I feel like this is someone else talking to you, Aries, about just being matter of fact. Don't 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 mess with me. They have told you exactly who they are, what they want, and they've been pretty straightforward with you, okay? And I feel like this has already happened, and they've been pretty straight to the point. Okay, the Queen of Swords, I wouldn't say she's mean or anything, but she can come across that way. I would imagine someone who is in their direct is not wanting to play games, is not wanting to deal with bullshit, pretty much. Okay, they tell you like it is. They will listen to you. She's got her sword up and she's got her hand like, come on, I'm ready for you. If you say the wrong thing, she may just cut you off and say, hey, hit the road, Jack. So she's very truthful, she's very forthcoming, and it's no bullshit, and that's the only way I can put it. Okay, that's it. I can't say it any other way. In the present position, and before I move on, this is someone else. This is not you, Aries. Someone else has come to you in this energy. And I feel like for some of you, you may have took it as this woman's a bitch or this man's a bitch. The B word can be either man or woman. I really don't like being told, you know, you may have got defensive when they said this. You're very fiery, Aries. You could have been just like, I'm my own person. I'll do what I want to do. But you respect them in a way. So maybe you didn't agree with this person at the time, but you have a lot of respect for they stood up for what they believed in. Okay, so that's where the past lies. In the present moment, there's a tower. If you guys see that tower card, the tower, you can see all that devastation. Like there's lightning that's hitting this area where these people are falling out. Supposedly, they could be very hurt. There's a lot of just devastation and crumbling down. But a lot of people don't really care for this card, but I actually like this card because with the towers comes change, becomes a renewal of it tears down things so that you can move in a different direction. And obviously, if we don't have these towers ourselves, the divine will create these tower moments for us. Karma will come in and take it all down. So something has happened, Aries, in your environment that the tower has come down. Maybe for some of you, I'm feeling that the tower is a realization that this person was right and you are longing for this person. Okay. For some of you, it could be something's going on in your life that is causing turmoil. It could be you're with someone else you don't want to be. The tower is that you're trying to figure out ways to leave a situation. You could have just money troubles, just relationship issues and things like that. A tower can be almost anything. It's just an ending to. It could be a way of thinking, an ending to a way of what you were thinking. Okay, in the present, and it's happening to you right now. Aries, okay? And I say that this is about relationship because in the future position, we have the Lovers. And I really feel it has to do something with this Queen of Swords. If I said Queen of Wands earlier, I meant Queen of Swords. So it's, nothing happens by chance. So if I'm thinking of the Queen of Wands, this person may be in their Queen of Wands energy right now, but they were in their Queen of Swords. Like they're embodying this very fiery, passionate energy. But in the past, they've been very straightforward with you and what they desire and what they want and how it's going to be. Okay, they don't tolerate any crap. So in the future position, I feel like you want to come towards this individual that we're talking about, and you want to pursue love with them. You miss being with them, the intimacy, the fire, the passion, and you're thinking about all that. Okay, and that's something that you want to move towards the future. And the reason why I say that is in the obstacle position, you have the Chariot. Okay, the Chariot is about movement, moving forward in a direction. I feel like right now they're resting. So to me, the obstacle is, how do I get to move forward with this? And you have a choice. I'm feeling from this card that you could go one way or you can go a different way. You can choose to move forward and talk to this person and pursue this person, maybe even make amends. Maybe there was a disagreement. But the obstacle is, how do I go about doing that when things have just been so devastating? Okay. All right. So, what happened in the past, Holy Spirit, for this individual to be in the Queen of Swords energy? I still think of the Queen of Wands for some reason. I'm still... Okay, I get it. The Queen of Swords is in the Queen of Wands now. Okay. All right. So what happened in the past, Holy Spirit? Just for clarification. Okay, you had to have strength. Took a lot of strength. For what, Holy Spirit? For what, Holy Spirit? And thank you. Okay. What I'm feeling from these cards, we have the Four of Swords and we have the Strength card. What I'm feeling from these cards is it took a lot of strength for you to, I feel like you walked away from this person to, and not just you, but for also them, it was a separation so that you both could be in rest and solitude. Okay. This did not bring you peace. It did not bring them peace. So it took a lot of strength for this to end, for this to go in a different direction. I don't feel that this is what either one of you wanted, but it felt like Spirit is saying it had to happen in order for things to change. Okay? It was meant to happen this way. It couldn't have been a different way. So what is the Tower, Holy Spirit? What is the Tower? Okay, one more card and we'll clarify. And thank you. Something has happened where you've come to realization that I've made the worst decision. I've went in a different direction, and this was my Ace of Swords. This was my passion. This is the one I want to create with. I want to do new experiences with. This is the person that could do that for me. Okay, that could be with me. And I'm sitting back in contemplation about what's happened, and the fact that I took too long. I just kept looking at what this person was offering me, because obviously they were telling you the truth and being in their Queen of Swords. And it feels like there was a chance to be with this person, and they gave it to you straight like this. For example, I want to be in a relationship. I don't want to just date. That's probably, I mean, this is just an example. This person came to you and said that, said, I want something real with you. I want us to be, work as a team and all that. And there was just too much. You're like, if I pick this one, then what happens to all these other cups, these other options? I felt like there were other options, other things that you could invest your time and energy into. And you're just like, you just kind of sit on the fence. You just kind of sit back and you didn't say yes or no, but so much time had lapsed that it just passed you by. Sometimes when there's a decision to make and you don't make a decision, that's a decision. It truly is. When you sit and do nothing, you're actually creating the choice to do nothing, which results in you don't gain nothing and you lose something. Okay? So there's always, you have free will. There's always a choice to make. Okay? The absence of talking about it or telling somebody they're not the choice also leaves this person wondering what happened. Like I spoke the truth, and what happened to this person? They're just sitting back doing nothing. I can't build with this person. I can't. What can I do with this person that would make a peaceful resolution to this or harmonious? Okay. Yeah. And let's get a clarifying card. Oh, yeah. You've been worried about this and thinking about this. It keeps you up at night. This is the Nine of Swords. And if you can see, it's like going through this person. And this represents like, I keep thinking about it. I'm just tormented by it. I took too long. I didn't say the things that I needed to say. I didn't do the things that I needed to do. And now I want to reach out. I want to make amends to this person, and I don't know how to move forward. It's an obstacle. This is in the obstacle position. I don't know how to move forward. You just kind of keep yourself busy at work. Okay. This is the Eight of Pentacles. You see how hard this gentleman's working, and you could be a woman in this energy. I'm just going to work hard, and maybe it'll come to me. Maybe I'll quit thinking about it, but I don't think you will. Okay. That's just my personal input on that. All right, Holy Spirit, let's get an overall message for Aries. Okay. I'm also encouraged to say that you could be an Aries on the cusp of Aries. So you could have some Piscean energy or Taurus. Okay. They're both on the cusp. So those energies we could be talking about right now. Okay. So that would be, what dates would those be on the cusp of Aries? Would be March 20th, I would think, and April 20th, 21st. Yeah. All right, Holy Spirit, let's get an overall message for our Aries. And thank you. All right. Overall message. And one more. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Is that what's holding this person back, Holy Spirit? And thank you. We got the Sun, we got the Four of Pentacles, and we got the Emperor card. So we got these three cards, and this is how I pulled them. I pulled the Sun first, then the Four of Pentacles. No, I'm sorry, that's the Five of Pentacles, and then the Emperor. Aries, there you are in your own reading. Okay. You work so hard to hold on to the things that you have. Okay. You, instead of dealing with things, Spirit is telling me, instead of dealing with things, you work hard so that you can hold on to the money and save, and you throw yourself into work to kind of diminish some of those feelings, or to cope with some of the things that are unpleasant. Okay. Spirit's saying that that's not going to work for you anymore, Aries. That is something you definitely have to acknowledge and to work on. And not just for Aries. I feel like that could be beneficial to all the signs, okay? That move towards your happiness, okay? If you realize that this person ignites something in you that brings out the sunshine. The song, "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy." If you find your happy place, then that's something that you need to move towards. Okay? That spirit in you saying that this is something that's important and don't put it off anymore. Okay? Now, I'm also inclined from Holy Spirit to let you know that everyone has free will. That even though you're not really knowing how this other person is going to react or feel when you express things, that it is important for you to acknowledge them and acknowledge your feelings. Okay? Regardless if this works out or if it doesn't, at least you are true and your authentic self. This is a return to your authentic self, the sunshine, the sun card. We see a young, like a toddler on a horse. Is that a unicorn or horse? And the Rider-Waite deck, this horse has a horn on it. So I would say it's a unicorn. And when I see pictures like this, I just think of happy, happy, joy, joy. I feel young again. I feel enthusiastic. I feel warm and fuzzy. And if that is how you feel around this person and you can connect, then it is worth trying. Okay? We can't predict how that's going to turn out or the paths that lay ahead, but it is important for you to acknowledge that part of yourself and not drown yourself in work. And in that instance, when you do this, you become the emperor. The emperor is all four kings. He is mature. He is mature. He knows what he's doing. He makes good decisions, okay? He's wise. He knows how to handle his feelings. He knows how to keep them in check. He knows how to communicate. He's mature. He understands that about other people and respects them, their space, their rights to have their feelings. He's just overall a conqueror, okay? And he is worth his worth. He knows, and he knows the worth of others. So it's all about being true to yourself, Aries, and embodying that emperor energy. Okay? And that is the message. No matter what happens, at least you are true to yourself and you won't be in this Nine of Swords. Once you come to that realization, you can rest your head at night knowing that you did what was best. You made good decisions and you were courteous of other people. That creates good karma. Okay, that creates a stability in you that is unbeknownst. Like, it's just amazing. You know, I know for me personally, once I came to that realization that I can't change what people do or what they say, but I can look at what I'm doing and what I say and create positive karma so that when I rest at night, I sleep very well. Okay? Whew, that was a deep message, Aries, and I hope you got something out of that. Okay? No matter what you choose to do, be true to yourself. Be true to those feelings. Okay? Because that's important too. Okay? All right. Hopefully this was well. If you are watching this on YouTube, please check out the description for a personal reading and check out some other readers. Also have links to merchandise. I will also be posting this on TikTok just because of time restraints. Don't recording one and then recording another. So I will list this on TikTok as well. Okay. So I love you guys. Take care and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.